Hello, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you are still blessed and highly favored, and I hope you're as excited as I am about continuing with the topic that says how to pick up the broken pieces. So, today we are going to focus on how to pick up the broken pieces in relationships with regards to family bonds and friendship. I will do another video focusing only on relationships, love relationships, because that one I'm sure is a broad one. So today we are going to talk on that topic. We are going to focus on how to pick up the broken pieces in relationships with regard to family bond and friendships. Let's get down to it. Don't mind my voice, it's a bit hoarse. I've got a bit of flu, so if I cough along the way, please excuse me for that. Let me pray. Father, I pray that may you speak to us, Lord, as we listen, and may you help us to understand and know how to pick up the broken pieces of the relationships that have been broken with regard to family bond and friendship. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So, like I said, I've got a bit of flu name, so please bear with me. The reason why I decided to continue is because I understand this topic it's a very sensitive one. But let me tell you that sometimes we hold on to broken relationships or family bonds or friendships because we just have that self entitlement issues that we feel I don't want to let go of this person. I don't want to let go of my friend. But sometimes God is trying to tell us something that their part in your story is over. Now it's time to move on. It's time to move to other people. But we hold on to them and we tend to forget that God is trying to say something. Sometimes we don't even hear what God is trying to tell us because we want to hold on to broken friendships. We want to hold on to broken family bonds. Let me tell you that the Chivenda chiri mutsinda ndi khwine shaka ndi bulayo. That simply meaning that a stranger is better than your family because your family can kill you. Let me tell you that your friend can laugh with you but still stab you in the back. Your family can laugh with you but still stab you in the back. Don't get me wrong when I'm talking about this. It's not that in my family I don't maintain relationships. No. I've got brothers that I love more than anything in this world. And I know they can do anything for me just as I can do anything for them. So I don't like it when normally I find sibling rivalry. Like you find siblings that are rivals. That is one thing that I hate. The the most important family bond that you should maintain is that one with your siblings, because those ones will never let you down. They will never hurt you. I understand some people, they fight with their brothers and sisters. I'm not saying my relationship with my brothers is all rosy. Yes, sometimes we argue, sometimes we disagree, but we still love one another. We still got each other's back. I can still go to my brother if I'm in need. He can still come to me if he needs something, because we understand we have each other. All others can come and go, but with us, we hold on to that bond, that love that we have. Let me read Bible verses before I go on, so that you might not say that she didn't read any Bible verse. I will read Genesis chapter 37, verse 3 up to 4, which reads as follows. Now Israel, who is Jacob, loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a distinctive multicolored tunic like my shirt. It was very colorful. His brothers saw that their father loved Joseph more than all of his brothers, so they hated him and could not find it within themselves to speak to him on friendly terms. Going down, we all know the story of Joseph, how his brothers ended up selling him because he started dreaming a lot and all that. I'm not going to read going down. Let me read all the Bible verses I wrote down on this piece of paper. I am going to read First Samuel chapter 17. You should also read these Bible verses. First Samuel chapter 17, verse 28. It says, this is about David. It says, now Eliab, his oldest brother, heard what he said to the men, and Eliab's anger burned against David. And he said, why have you come down here? With whom did you leave those few sheep in the wilderness? I know your perceptions, overconfidence, and the evil of your heart, for you have come down in order to see the battle. That's David's older brother. Imagine. Let us read Numbers chapter 12. Now this is about from verse 1. This is about Moses' brother and sister. Hey, your family. Now Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Cushite woman whom he had married. For he had married a Cushite woman. And they said, has the Lord really spoken only through Moses? Has he not spoken also through us? And the Lord heard it. This angered God. This really angered God. What I wanted to try and make you understand is that even family can fight against you. We read about Joseph and his brothers. They ended up selling him, and his dreams came true. He said, someday you will bow to me. And they bowed to him, not knowing that they are bowing to their younger brother. They bowed down to him when there was famine, and they had to go to Egypt where David was the counselor. Now understand something here. Now we read about also David. He is coming, he is hearing. Mind you, he didn't go there out of his own accord, but he went there because his father sent him to go and take food to his elder brothers. Now David, after hearing what was happening, he asked Saul, what is going to be given a man who can defeat Goliath? He understood that he could defeat Goliath. I would love to believe that this was God's plan. This was God ordained that David should come here at this appointed time. Now his elder brother comes and says, iwe ndiyaudiva una matata una mahayi wosiyana nyi zvifuwo ngeidhakani. Who did you love the sheep with in the wilderness? He started saying, you have a conceited una mbilu nsu iwe ndiyaudiva. You came here so you can watch the battle, but that was not the case. Now we also read about Moses, his own brother and sister. They started speaking bad against him. They started saying, does God only speak to you? But they couldn't even stand it after when God said, Aaron, come out of the tent with your sister and your brother. Come out, all of the three of you, come out of the tent. I want to speak to you now. Because God was angry. Let me tell you that your own family can step. Chivenda chiri, that is what people say. I don't understand why, but sometimes people will hate you for no good reason. Your own family might hate you. Joseph's brothers hated him because he was a dreamer. They hated him because his father loved him and made him a coat with many colors like my shirt. They hated him because of his dreams. Some people will tell you, are you the only one who is able to dream? You are the only one who has aspirations, dreams, and goals. You think you are the only one who is goal-driven. Some people will hate you because of that. Some family members will hate you because of that. Let me tell you that your friend can love with you today but still crucify you tomorrow. They can laugh with you today but still backstab you. This happens mostly in one-sided relationships, one-sided friendship, one-sided family bond. If you feel someone is not giving you the same energy that you are giving them, then let them go. Cut them off. Be it a friend, be it a family, cut them off. If they don't give you positive energy, cut them off. You can't afford to have people that speak negatively. You can't afford to have people close to you that hate you for no good reason. You can't afford to have friends with you that are just, they don't help you with anything. Zwithu sami no vana mungana sautu singa chitu. Namusi uchi washotelwa, you can't even think of that friend. Even when you need something, you can't think of them because they are useless to you. Then cut them off. What is the point of holding on to broken relationships, holding on to broken friendships, holding on to broken family bonds? Niko farela kha vhathu vha sa nthusi nga tshithu. You know this person will never help you. Even if you are in need and go to them, they won't help you. Ni just divana swedza. No farela mini. Why are you holding on to them? Why are you bent on saying this is my friend and then I ri do farot ndi do fanaye ndi nga si mulitshe hoyu ndi mungana wanga ndi nga si valitshe avanoni ndi malume yanga ndi nga si valitshe? If that person doesn't love you, if that person doesn't add value to your life, hey, let them go. Cut them off. Cut them off. There is no, I don't force friendships. I do not force relationships. I do not force family bonds. If I feel that you are not giving me the same energy I'm giving you, you are not treating me the same way I'm treating you, I cut you off. I simply cut you off. I lose nothing by cutting you off. If I have a friend I know, I'm not saying I want to benefit anything from my friends, but a friend who will never advise you positively, a friend who will never, namsuchifika washuma una mshumo ini kotoda mshumo angasivi anibudza hoyo mngana wanu ini. Hoyo mngana wanu ini always speaks ill of you. Hoyo mngana wanu ini, uri ni mngana wawe, ndi mngana wanu mara ini ani mngana wawe. Why continue? Why carry on having this person in your life? What if God is saying their part in your life is over? What if God is trying to tell you this person does not wish you well? This person is not good for you. What if God is trying to tell you something? When will you start hearing what God is saying? Now, what I want to tell you is forgive. Because if you don't forgive the people that hurt you, you will not be liberated. If you don't forgive the family members that hurt you, you will not be liberated. If you do not forgive your friends that hurt you, believe you me, you will not be able to move past this hurt. So forgive. I'm not saying forget. I forgive, but I keep it at the back of my mind. So I will not bring them closer to me again, because I understand that if I do that, they have the power to hurt me again. So forgive them. Forgive them. No matter what, forgive. Learn to forgive. Learn to forgive. I repeat, learn to forgive, because if you do not forgive, na iwe unga hangweri. Atiri Yesu Kristo ri khathebula uri hangwele milandu yashu vhunga na rine ri tshi hangwela vha re na milandu kha rine. So wa sa hangwela a u nga vhofholowi. Wa sa hangwela a u nga koni u ya phanḓa na vhutshilo. Wa sa hangwela u ḓo dzula wo hwala mbiluni yawu. Now God will not be able to be closer to you when you are like that. God says, I am closer to you than your brother. Ndi murunzi wawu. He is the only one that is closer to you than your brother. Now I'm saying forgive those that hurt you. Forgive those that speak ill of you. Forgive those that don't wish you well. Forgive them. Uri zunakele na manna muyani. Vahangwele. Uri zunakele na manna muyani. I'm not saying don't maintain family bonds, don't maintain family relationships. Maintain them. But if you feel they don't wish you well, then why keep holding on to them? If you feel avanitameli mashudu, avanitameli zvivuya, avataḓi u vhona zwone zwi tshi naka, avataḓi u vhona ni tshi bvelela. I don't want to go deep into this because there's a lot that I can say. Vhaṅwe ni khou loiwa ngori mini? Ni khou loiwa ngori una family ya hanu ni khou ni lowa ini? A ni khou tou loiwa nga vhathu vha re kule ni? Vhaṅwe zwithu a zwi khou ni nakela nothi ngori mini ni? That is why vhavenḓa vha tshi ri a ni vihi hu si na wa hanu nga ngomu. Ndi nnyi no ḓivha zwo ri ni khou tou ya gai nga tshifhinga ḓe? Ndi iwe na muvhudza. So sometimes learn to keep quiet. Shut your mouth. It's not everyone that you should tell things that are happening in your life. As vhathu vhoṱhe vhane na tea u vha vhudza mafhungo. asi vhathu vhoṱhe ngori asi vhathu vhoṱhe vhone uni wishela zwivhuya. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not saying I don't maintain relationships, I don't maintain family bonds. I do. I try as much as I can to maintain them. But if I feel that I'm not given the same energy that I'm giving, then I cut off. I might not even tell you that I've cut you off. But believe me, I can cut you off in my life. Stop speaking to you, stop communicating with you. And even delete, go to the extent of deleting your number on my phone. Because in the face, sorry, as you to see chitu kombecheza. Arali cho kombecheza man. Rivanji rinoko kombecheza, you are forcing, stop forcing. Ningo kombechedzera mini. Uyu muthu wone ni tshi khou kombetshedza uni thusa nga mini? Namusi no shothelwa nga si ḓe kha ini. Namusi ani wana ni tshi khou rwiwa nga si ni imelela uyo muthu. Zwino why are you forcing? Let go and let God. Let go and let God. Learn to forgive. Forgive those that hurt you. Forgive the friends that backstabbed you. Forgive the family members that speak ill of you. Forgive them so that you can liberate yourself. I can go in and on and on and on and talk. Don't get me wrong. Don't misinterpret me. I am not saying I don't maintain family. I do maintain them. Mara ndasedza ndawana uri azviko nchumela ndiyabva khazvo. Ndasedza ndawana uri azvinthusi nga tshithu ndiyabva khazvo. So please forgive. Let God heal your broken heart, because he said, I can heal your broken heart. Let him mend your broken heart. Let him be closer to you, like he said, I am closer to you than your brother. Wow. I am your shadow. Allow him to be your shadow. Allow him to overshadow you. Allow him to protect you, because sometimes he's trying to protect you from unseen circumstances. But because vone avatendi u litshedza vha soko ri hayi ndi nga si vha litshe avha ndi vha hashu, ndi nga si mu litshe ndi mungana wanga, ro vha vhangana bva pray namusi no vha vhangana bva primary, friendship ya fhela. Ndi nnyi wa ra ifheli no to maliwa na yoyo muthu ini no begwa naye. As khwine u zama u maintaina dzi friendship na dzi relationship dza vhe na begwa navho, u fhirisa u kombetshedza dza uyo we na si begwe naye a si ṅwana wa miyano. Please, guys, liberate yourself. Ahuna nanga ni bvisa khazwo zwi nga nda na ini mune. Ndi ni mune ni nga ḓivhofholola. I'm saying, for us to be able to pick up these broken pieces, we must first forgive. Uhangwele kha rengwele. Tshone tshithu tsho thoma, forgive. After forgiveness comes healing. After forgiveness comes liberation. After forgiveness, you forget. You forget. Nga shtuku. Ari khou ri namusi no khakhulula namusi no mbo ḓi hangwa namusi a swi konadzei. So I'll end this message here. I love you guys, and please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get a notification whenever I upload a video. I love you, and be blessed. May God help you to forgive. May God help you to let go. May God help you to cut them off. If was such an issue, cut off. May God help you. Next month, I'm going to do another video about broken relationships. Relationships in terms of love, relationships. This is heavy, ne? It's not easy for me to talk about these kind of things because sometimes I might be misinterpreted. But the purpose is to get this message out to people so that they understand how to do it. It's not easy, but it's possible. God bless you. I can talk and talk. And Ngambesa message warapesa, which is not necessary. God bless you. I'll see you again next month. I love you.